Yes guys, what's going on? Dean-Bryson here, back with another video. So in today's video what I'm talking about is men going their own way and why I support this movement. So on my other channel, my Strong Money Coaching channel, I talked a little bit about why a lot of men are choosing to go this way, and I wanted to give my own personal experience and my own personal reasons as to why I'm specifically choosing to go my own way. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, click that subscribe button, click the bell button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the main reason why I think men should go their own way and why I'm going their own way is because a man's purpose, a man's destiny is absolutely everything. And we live in a society that has conditioned men to basically to reject their purpose, to not even discover it, to not try and find it, and just to be a slave to the system. Now, I grew up as a boy, being a dreamer. I wanted to be a professional soccer player. That dream didn't quite come to fruition. It then became wanting to be a professional soccer coach, like in the Premier League for professional soccer players. That dream didn't come to fruition either. And then I created my business, which is Strong-Minded Coaching. Back in the day, it was character coaching, which was all about developing football players, soccer players' mindset, improving their confidence, their mindset, all the rest of it. Which has taken me to today, which is now like almost 7 or 8 years in the future, working with men to try and improve their confidence, to improve their mindset, to help them to develop their physique, to attract women, and all the rest of it. Just to, literally to become like the best possible version of yourself. And I've been going my own way since pretty much my whole life. I've never been in a serious relationship. I've had my heart broken a few times by girls who had boyfriends, and subconsciously I think that I was attracted to girls who had boyfriends because I wasn't ready to be in a relationship, and I kind of subconsciously knew that by going for girls who were, unavailable, basically. Because even if I had actually got with these girls and they'd chosen me over their boyfriend, I would have always been thinking, if they chose me as the better guy, well, I've got to look out for the next better guy who's better than me, for them to then go and choose that person. Subconsciously I was choosing girls that were unavailable, and I think the main reason for me doing that was because I wasn't actually happy with myself and my life, and I'm still not particularly happy with myself and my life. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, I'm happy for what I do have, but I'm not at the level that I want to be as a man. Like, I want to be in the top 1% club, and I'm not talking about being financially successful. I think that's a bonus, it's an addition to a life full of meaning, purpose and fulfillment. When I say being in the 1%, I'm talking about being the most hardworking, being the most disciplined, being the most intelligent, creating the biggest impact on people. That is what I'm going after in my life. Like, I want to become that guy, the go-to guy for helping men to improve their life, to transform their physique, to attract women, and to find their purpose and fulfillment. And until I reach that point where I'm starting to at least get there to that pinnacle, that peak, where everyone is coming to me to get that advice, to get that support, to get that coaching, whatever it is, then I won't rest, and I won't be happy. And here's the thing about the men going their own way movement. A lot of people, especially women, think that it's anti-women, think it's anti-feminist, and they're entitled to their opinion if they want to think that. And a lot of guys that do claim to be MGTOW actually are like that. They're very anti-women. They hate women and all the rest of it. And if you watch a lot of red pill content as well, then a lot of that is quite anti-women, women hating, which I don't particularly like and buy into. I think it is important to understand female nature and hypergamy and all the rest of it, but if you're going around with like your red pill goggles on, like thinking every woman is gonna like screw you over and every woman is like manipulative and all the rest of it, then it's just not a very pleasant way to go about living life. I'm not going my own way. I'm not trying to pursue excellence and to pursue my dreams in order to because I hate women. I'm doing it because I actually want to be with a woman who is a 1% woman, you know, who wants a 1% guy in her life, who won't settle for average, settle for mediocre. You know, I see so many guys that are very, very mediocre in terms of, you know, they're working a boring job, they have like very poor physique, they probably don't look after their woman very well. They probably take her for granted. They're probably shit in the bedroom. You know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of guys that I see that are very, very mediocre with very beautiful, hot women, and that's just something that I've never quite understood. And I think it comes down to the fact that women are just conditioned to settle for a guy who is going to offer stability and offer those resources and isn't necessarily looking for that 1% guy. So I'm not doing this because I hate women, and I'm not doing it for women either, because I think the majority of women actually don't want the 1% guy, because it means that their standards have to be higher. They have to be able to offer a lot more than just being attractive, because like so many girls are attractive now, so many girls work on their body, and that's awesome, and I think that's amazing, and I'm not here to like shit on women, I'm not here to shit on other guys, but there has to be more that's on offer than just being attractive, in my personal opinion. You have to I'm looking for a woman who is intelligent, who is honest, who has integrity. All of the things that I look for in myself really are things that I would look for in a woman as well. Like, obviously I know that she's a woman and I'm a man, and like going back to the whole like male-female dynamic and all the rest of it, like I understand that, but she needs to have traits that are similar to mine. And that's why I think going your own way as a man is really important. You need to have an end goal in mind. You need to have a vision, something that you know that you desperately want to achieve. If you're going your own way just simply because you've been rejected by a lot of women and all the rest of it, then that's a pretty weak reason to go your own way. You should be going your own way because it's very, very difficult if you're chasing tail, you're sleeping with loads of girls, you know, you're chasing that validation, that approval, you're living your life based on your emotional impulses. You're not living as a masculine man who detaches himself from the material world and taps into his inner desires, like his inner animal, his purpose, his desires, destiny. If you are like religious and you believe in God and all the rest of it, then it's about having an attachment with God, okay, who has created something, and you want to create that attachment with him. You want to become more spiritual, more reflective, and you want to develop more meaning, more purpose in your life in order to get yourself to that 1% level. Because here's the thing, is that 99% of men are living based on their impulses, based on like short-term emotion, based on validation and approval, not necessarily from women, but a lot of the time from other men, wanting to be accepted and liked and part of the crew and part of the gang and all the rest of it. If you're wanting to be the 1% man, then you've got to forget about all of that, and you've really got to tap into your unique individual purpose and brilliance. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm choosing to go my own way. I support any single man who makes this choice within himself to, you know, get rid of all of the distractions, all of the things that aren't taking you towards that place of being like that 1% guy. You know, if you avoid those distractions, then you can focus, and if you focus, then I am fucking certain that you will achieve the things that you want to achieve in your life. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime in the future you will get to that place, because if you don't give up then you will get there. I can guarantee that. So those are my reasons for supporting the MGTOW movement, men going their own way. Hope you found this video to be useful. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one.